Philip Doyle will kick off for Alabama. A line drive kick. Carter from the 2. Lost the football. Alabama recovers at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 12 for Bama. Derek Lassett down to the 23.
And this might be where they go to the all curl at the sticks right here, where all the receivers were hooked right around the sticks.
Shovel pass to the tight end Buskey. He's hit at the 19-yard line, a yard short of the first down. Philip Doyle, one of the best place kickers in the nation. He's only missed 1 field goal this year, and you can make it 2. Joey Chapman, redshirt freshman punter. Short kick under a rush. Chris Anderson, flag down. He's down at the 42.
Doing the run back, flipping on the receiving team, doing the run back will be first down, 1st and 10.
Off the side of his foot and out of bounds near midfield.
Well, the kicking game right off the bat is hurting Alabama.
How much of a letdown that they did not capitalize on the fumble on the opening kickoff?
Well, it's early enough that you can override that, but still, you want to score every chance you get the ball in this scoring territory.
Greg Amsel, the fullback, rambled into the secondary and picked up the first down. In this football game, we have an unbeaten but not untied Tennessee team. Kelly, good play action. Intercepted. George Teague out to midfield for Alabama. 2nd turnover for the Volunteers.
Blocking below the waist, The intercepting team, after the ball has been intercepted, the 15-yard penalty will be half the distance from the spot of foul. The Alabama ball, first down.
No score. We're in the first quarter. 8:40 remaining. Houston again. Bounced off a couple of tacklers, then got driven back by Ernest Fields, number 23. Hollingsworth has some running room, but couldn't get away from the tackler. Darrell Hardy again made the stop for Tennessee, and Alabama will be forced to punt. This is no beauty either. Almost the exact same kick off the side of his foot and out of bounds along the far sideline. Tennessee 1st and 10 at the Alabama 36. Mark Adams, the backup tight end, with the catch, short of a first down at the 29. 3rd and 3. No score in the first quarter. Reverse. Harper has blockers. Has the first down at the 20.
Good effort by Robert Stewart, the middle guard, that forced him out of bounds.
Antonio London had a chance to get him behind the line of scrimmage, but did not. Thompson inside the 10 with another first down.
Then gets a good block by Carl Pickens.
Thompson inside the 5.
If you can get past the line of scrimmage and get penetration before he's able to go up in the air, and that's what Alabama did.
A 20-yard attempt for Greg Burke. 3-0 Tennessee. Joey Chapman, the punter, handles the kickoffs. Lorenzo Cole, number 40. Lost the football. They're going to say that he was down back at the 17-yard line. Alabama facing 2nd and 11. Buskey, the tight end, close to a first down. He has it. They'll spot him out of bounds near the 30.
So you lost a big part of your offense.
Quick pass caught. Donnie Finkley went down right where he caught the football at the 36-yard line. 3rd and 3. Inside of 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. 3-0 Vols. Hollingsworth will run for the first down. And that's a late hit. Jeremy Lincoln flagged for hitting Hollingsworth as he went out of bounds along the Alabama sideline. Anderson, the true freshman, had just that man to beat for the touchdown, but he couldn't slide away from the grasp of the nickelback, Roderick Lewis. The Tide 1 for 4 on third down conversions. Jones might have picked up the first down with the second effort. And at the moment, they are out of field goal range. Hollingsworth throws, caught for a first down. Donnie Finkley inside the 25 and spotted down at the 22-yard line.
Tells you a little bit about what type of athlete he is.
Alabama 3 for 3 on third downs on this drive. The shovel pass to Anderson. He's close to a first down inside the 15. It'll depend on the spot. Alabama will try for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt for Philip Doyle. That's good after his earlier miss. And this game is tied at 3. Andy Kelly dumps it off. Short gain to the tight end, Mark Adams. Here's Tim Brando. 3rd and 1 for the Vols from their own 29. Thompson didn't get there. John Sullins, the inside linebacker, number 90, made the play for Alabama. Chris Anderson back to field the punt from Joey Chapman. Anderson from the 30 giving ground. And he's down. Tackled by Shazan Bradley, number 40. Alabama goes to play action this time on first down. Flag down. The catch made by Lamont Russell. That is 23 straight games with at least one reception if the play stands. Back to the run on first down. Jones pulls over a tackler and is close to the first down at the 49 of Tennessee. It was a first down for Alabama. Martin Houston into the secondary with another first down for Alabama. He's finally taken down to the 35-yard line. First downs picked up on consecutive plays by the Tide. 3-3 the score in the second quarter. Houston fumbled and got it back. He dropped the football on the turf, but it bounced right back to him. Tennessee leads the nation in turnover ratio. Jones lost the football as he was wrapped up by Fields. A couple of the Tennessee players tried to pick it up and run with it instead of just falling on it. They may have come up with the football anyway. And they do. Tennessee takes over, adding to their impressive mark as far as turnover ratio is concerned, best in the nation. We have Neil Lomax.
We'll get him back if you want us to.
Kevin's coming up next in our 7:30 Eastern time game. 3-3 the score in the second quarter. Anderson up the middle and a good return all the way out to the 39-yard line.
Depends on me how well I work out, in the spring and everything. But I'll probably come out for a few practices.
How hard is he looking at a guy like Tony Thompson?
Tony's great. He's a senior. He knows everything inside and out, and it's fun watching him play.
Lassick has the first down. He crossed midfield. They'll mark him at the 49 of Tennessee. Stan Moss has shanked each of his first 2 punts. Carter on the run from the 19 and down at the 28. Joey Chapman, the punter. A good kick. We haven't seen much of that today from either side. Anderson down to the 28. Let's check in again with Tim Brando.
Recover for a couple weeks, and that might be what happened to Oklahoma.
Hollingsworth with a flag down. He's down. 2nd and 15. The sack good for a 5-yard loss. Down to 2:10 to play in the half. 3-3 the score. Kevin Turner nearly picked up the first down. He's all the way out to the 35. Coming up at halftime, the Rayovac report with Tim Brando. Alabama 3 of 8 on third down. They pick this one up. The completion out to the 49-yard line to Lamont Russell. Big rush. Thomas almost blocked it. Carter from his 16. Down at the 20. Indeed they will. The 96,000 fans booing the unbeaten Volunteers as they leave the field. One field goal for each side, and at the half we're tied at 3. Coming up next, the Rayovac halftime report with Tim Brando. Vlasic again on second down. Squirts across the 30, down at the 31, 2 yards short of a first down. On 3rd and 2. Across the line of scrimmage was Sean Walker, and flags fly. I did not detect any movement along the Alabama offensive line. Just underway in the second half, 3-3 the score. Complete to Vlasic for a gain of about 5 yards to the 41. And they remember how explosive the balls were. They were just ahead of Florida 7-3 at the half last week and wound up winning 45-3. Hollingsworth guns it to the wide open Buskey. And what a tough run by Buskey after the catch. He plowed forward for an extra 7 or 8 yards. 3-3 the score. Robert Jones has room along the sideline. He's knocked out of bounds inside the 17 by Dale Carter. An impressive drive by the Tide to start the second half. Jones, big hole. Down to the 10-yard line. 3rd down, nearly 2 for the first down. Into the end zone, incomplete. Intended for Buskey. Roderick Lewis had the coverage. A 26-yard field goal attempt for Philip Doyle to give Bama the lead. It is good. He's 2 for 3 today. And the Tide is back on top 6-3.
The ball needs to get in their hands.
On the ground with Thompson. A gain of 7 on the first play from scrimmage of the second half for Tennessee.
Larry Curry has not played very much in this football game.
On 2nd and 3, pulls the fullback. First down, he pulls across midfield. Tennessee just 1 for 6 on 3rd down. This is 3rd and 10. Kelly's going to try to run for it. He's short by 2 yards. Pretty good kick. And the balls, where will they mark it down? A touchback. Whoa! The official changing his mind in midstream, started a signal touchback, then says down here inside the 1. Hollingsworth to throw out of his own end zone. He's out to the 2.
Remember this. This could be the turning point of the football game.
J.J. Surlis was the tackler on Hollingsworth. Williamson the punt, and a good one. Carter from his own 49. And down at the 43 of Alabama. When it clearly appeared that Hardy goes into the end zone with the ball. Never did down it at the 1 or inside the 1. The official started to signal touchback, then changed his mind. And that could be a turning point in this football game, although Tennessee does not take advantage of its excellent field position on first down.
He's got to just be befuddling Johnny Majors.
Alabama leads 6-3 with less than 5 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. The screen for Amsler. He's to the 48 of Alabama. 15 yards to go for Tennessee first down. Kelly lobbing it deep down the middle and intercepted. Antonio Langham brought it all the way out to the 38-yard line.
He's not used to these receivers.
Williamson just did get it off. Hardy had the pressure. Bounce goes Alabama's way, and the ball is out of bounds at the 22. That was the game in which Andy Kelly established himself as the #1 quarterback in Tennessee. He's been replaced by Sterling Henton, who completes his first pass to Mark Adams. Major's offensive coordinator Phil Fulmer says that Henton has given Tennessee a spark off the bench in the past. This time it's Poles for the first down. And again, players tangle. Joey Chapman. Good kick. Anderson started at his own 13. He's out of bounds at the 17. Alabama has the football, looking at 3rd and 9 from its own 18.
Some type of draw here, maybe, or shovel draw.
Hollingsworth under pressure and thrown down back at the 13-yard line. Kerry Bailey made the hit.
They confused him so much they tried to reach out and grab him, but they were able to put pressure and make the play.
Good punt by Williamson. Carter from his own 41. A return of 4 to the 45. We mentioned Tennessee's 12-game unbeaten streak. The last team to beat them, Alabama, last year at Alabama. Quick hitter complete. That is the first completion to a Tennessee wide receiver today. Carl Pickens was on the receiving end.
He's got to have Jim Brock a little worried down there in the bowl game situation for the Cotton Bowl.
Kenton dumps it off for Moore. Flag down on the far side of the field. If the play stands, it's a first down for Tennessee at the 25. Well, the important words will come out of the mouth of Jimmy Harper. Tennessee a woeful 2 of 10 on 3rd down. Thornton with the sack. George Thornton threw Henton down back at the 45-yard line.
Remember the thing about Alabama, they could very easily, 8 points separates them from being undefeated right now. They played good football. They've just had some lapses, and it cost them some ball games.
Chapman, a line drive kick. Anderson from the 10. Tackled by Shazan Bradley at the 18. Jones bounces off a tackle and picked up nearly 6 yards on first down. He's across the 23. Play action screen. Jones has the first down, lost the football. Recovered by Tennessee at the 33-yard line.
They're going to try to tie it with a long field goal here.
A 51-yarder. Burke has had a disappointing year. This could turn it around for him in a hurry. It's good! .66 the score with 9:05 remaining. Williamson. Short, wobbly kick. Carter on the run. And down at the 49. So watch the Grand Prix of Japan Sunday morning at 8:30 Eastern. Kelly complete to Von Reeves, close to a first down in Alabama territory at the 43. And the ball's run in this direction. Thompson picked up the first down, out of bounds at the 39. This will be a 52-yard try. The 51-yarder moments ago was a career long. This one is just short. Neil Lomax, who played for Stallings, told us before the game he is very much a hands-on coach on the sideline. Gets very actively involved in the play calling. Down goes Hollingsworth. Chris Mims the sack back inside the 25-yard line. Williamson the punt, and the fair catch made by Carter at the 35. Poles, the lone back lined up behind Henton. It is a rollout. He'll run with it. He goes out at the 40, a gain of 5. 2nd and 4 for the Vols. 5:17 remaining. Quarterback draw. Henton First down in Alabama territory at the 46-yard line. And it's the quarterback, Kelly, who's in the punt. He has punted once today for 41 yards. That's a shank.
May get a bounce.
He does. Perhaps too much of a bounce. No. Down at the 1-yard line. Williamson.
Punter's got to be very careful he doesn't step back.
Good kick. Carter at the 47. Trying to get outside. He was able to turn the corner, and he went out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Screen, Vince Moore. Can't shake the tackle. Ephraim Thomas, a huge defensive play, dropping Moore for a loss. And that's a big play. What would have been a 48-yard field goal is now going to be somewhere in the area of a 50-yard try for Greg Burke.
Watch the rush up inside.
A 50-yard attempt to give Tennessee the lead. It is blocked. The kicker who will be in the spotlight next is Alabama's Philip Doyle. His career-long field goal is 53 yards. Draw play. Turner to the 32. Turner did not run to the middle. He's close to the right hash mark. Stopped at the 30. And that will set up a game-winning field goal try by Philip Doyle.
Nope, they're going to let him kick it.
A 47-yarder to win it for Alabama. It is good!
Is that a flag on the field right here, roughing the kicker? So this game's over anyway.